Ko na palang hindi kumakain ng maruya.
Matagal na ba? Ito, mainit pa, no?
Alala ko nun, actually, amoy niya, very nostalgic.
Okay. Ano? Okay? Ayun. So, ang maruya is Filipino, ano talaga? Is it a Filipino dish? Dito na rin talaga na
Maraming variations, Southeast Asia. Pero mas social ang pangalan niya sa English. Banana fritters.
Ayun, banana fritters.
Fritters.
Fritters. Pero sa atin, maruya. Oh, diba?
Layo, ano?
Oo.
Ang layo ng registro. Maruya. Parang panghampas lupa talaga.
Hindi naman.
Pang-Indio.
Masarap ang masarap ang maruya.
Saan nga ba ako nakatikim? Deconstructed version siya ng maruya. May ice cream sa taas, parang alamod.
Ayun.
Tapos, so wala siyang sugar. Ang sugar na ginamit sa kanya ay parang caramel. Pwede, di ba? Gusto ko tuloy ng maruya.
Ayan.
Maruya sounds like pabuya. Sounds like gumising ka, maruya. Alright.
Okay.
Kamusta ka na? Anong plano mo for the weekend?
This weekend may attendan kaming kasal. So,
Practice?
practice.
Nako! Nang nalaman ng mga kaibigan ko, tatanong sila, nire-research sila ang co-host.
Oh.
Maraming nadurog ang
Ay.
puso sa kanilang mga natagpuan. Sabi ko, kung ayaw mo masaktan, huwag ka nang mag-research.
Opo.
Tinuloy. Ayan. Nasaktan tuloy.
Sorry po.
Sa lahat po ng mga tagahanga ni Miss Pauline, sorry na lang po.
Okay.
Better luck next lifetime.
Sige.
Alright,
Ito.
from the light of the day to quote of the day. Ang quote of the day natin ay mula kay President Inday, Vice President Inday, Sara Duterte, na nagsabi nung tinanong siya about the upcoming SONA, kung siya nga raw ba ay a-attend, nakaw, hindi raw siya sisipot sa State of the Nation Address. Third State of the Nation Address si Pangulong Marcos this year, at ang kanyang rason, Tita Pau, ay, eto, pakinggan natin.
Yes or no, VP? Ma-attend ka sa SONA?
No. Okay. No, I will not attend the SONA. I am appointing myself as the designated survivor.
Oh,
Designated survivor, no?
nabitin ka, no? Kukuha ka dapat ng maruya.
Pinupunas ko lang yung sugar. Yan kasi ma-sugar eh, no? Oh.
Alangan naman iganamot eh. Nako, iba. Okay. Ano nga ba ang designated survivor, Tita Pau, aside from the title of a famous, at least for the
Series.
first 3 or 4 episodes yata na gusto? Series sa Netflix.
Yes.
Starring, anong pangalan nun? Kiefer Sutherland. Yes. Ang designated survivor
Ito,
ay...
according to CBS News, the designated survivor in the context of the State of the Union address in the U.S. is a cabinet member who does not attend the State of the Union address and would take over the presidency in case a catastrophic incident at the Capitol causes the death or incapacitation of everyone in the line of succession. This person is always chosen ahead of the State of the Union, and the White House refers to the individual as the cabinet member not in attendance.
Alam mo, may ibang reporters nag-read into ano sila, parang nakakatakot to Diba? Parang may...
Parang may
Parang may threat sa
oo
SONA.
nga eh.
Oo. Ano yun? Isa sa part ng 20 million peso budget, hindi na, mahirap yan. Nako. Pero, cabinet member not in attendance, mukhang by that time, tapos na yata ang kanyang term. Resigned na siya, no? Considered
effective
resigned.
na.
Oh. Well, ang trabaho naman talaga ng Vice President ay
To serve as the, in case something happens to the president, diba, siya talaga magte-take over ng role and responsibilities.
putting it nicely. Tama yun. Pero sabihin ko sana, parang spare tire, nag-antay na lang na tumigil huminga yung presidente. In theory po yan. At kung pinagdadasal ba ng mga vice president na kung sana naman walang mangyari, ganun. Pero, nanood ka ba nun? Designated
Yes,
Survivor?
actually napanood ko yung first 4 episodes sabi nga. Kasi
Diba?
after
Yun
nun,
ang
medyo naging
interesting
corny na eh. Pero the first episode, yun talaga yung storyline nun. I think nagkaroon ng pagsabog dun sa White House at namatay yung...
Capitol.
Sa Capitol, sorry. And then, ayun nga, parang namatay yung president. So si Kiefer Sutherland, siya ang naging designated survivor.
At ang posisyon niya ay parang something really boring. No?
Oo, hindi naman siya vice
parang sa
president.
agriculture,
Tama.
mga ganyan. Not sexy. Not a sexy cabinet portfolio, pero sa Pilipinas kaya may ganun.
May designated
Oo.
survivor lagi pag SONA.
Sa tingin mo?
Siguro secret na rin yun, confidential yun. Hindi malalaman ng publiko yun.
Ang hirap masabi kasi past few presidencies, naalala ko kung nag-complete attendance nga ba yung mga vice presidents.
Sa mga SONA.
O kasi lagi magkakaaway yung mga vice presidents sa
Sa
presidents.
president.
Mm,
Oo.
Talagang interesting times ahead.
Oo. Alam naman natin na next year, midterm elections na po. So maraming nangyayari sa landscape ng Philippine politics. So tignan natin, no?
Walang unity.
Wala na.
Buti
wala
pa yung
na.
maruyang, itong mga maruyang to,
Sila united na united.
din.
Oh,
Wala silang
sama-sama yung
magagawa.
mga...
At matamis pa sila.
Oo.
Yan.
Okay, now from politics, we move on to sports. World number 2, EJ Obiena, missed a podium finish at the Diamond League, but he remains determined to take home the gold medal in the upcoming Paris Olympics. From Paris, France, Boom Gonzalez reports.
We are here in Paris, specifically the Charletti Stadium, which is around 3 hours away from Metz, France. Why are we here? Well, our very own EJ Obiena is competing in the Diamond League, a series of elite track and field athletic competitions. Now, EJ, this is his last tournament prior to the Olympics, and he is going up against 12 of the very best. 10 of them are Olympians. And this will now serve as a showcase and a preview of the world's cream of the crop. And for EJ, it is the springboard to his final preparations for the Olympic Games, Paris 2024. Obiena started off with a clean jump over 5.50 and 5.75 meters, but struggled as he got to the 5.85 and the 5.95 meter mark, and ended up joint fourth in the competition.
I'm gonna be honest, this season has been a bit tough for me. It's a bit more challenging than what I would thought, and there's bumps in the roads that I didn't really expect, but it didn't work out today. I went for it. I put the bar in 95, tried to get in the podium and give it a good fighting shot, but it didn't work out. And yeah, I'll take what I can take today. It's a direction. I would say it's still the height may not represent it, but I still took a step in the right direction.
And even with the result, he still had some time to share with his fans right after who were watching live. EJ also shared with us why it was important for him to still participate in the Diamond League and how special it is to him.
In Diamond League is the highest level of athletics other than the major championships. It's a lot of athletes that I would say even goes to Olympics don't even get to compete in the Diamond League. So there's that prestige as well. But for me, it was more like I was hoping to be competing in the Olympic Stadium, get a feel of it, know how it is. But if not, then it's still a good competition, a good quality field, and might as well try it. Let's see how it goes, and yeah, try to do our best.
EJ said he still has 3 weeks to fix some things in training before he gets going for the Olympic Games, Paris 2024. From Paris, France, I'm Boom Gonzalez.
Nakaka-relax pala manood ng slow-mo ng pole vault.
Pag live yun, sobrang bilis lang nun
Oo
di
nga
ba?
eh.
But when you put it in slow-mo, na-appreciate mo yung art ng form nila, yung ang daming-daming nangyayari.
Parang gusto ko mag-aral lang ganun.
Uy,
Pero naalala mo yung isang pole vault event. Hindi ko alam kung sa huling Olympics ba yun.
Oo.
Yung Japanese pole vaulter.
Oo.
Okay na siya, may sumabit lang na bahagi ng katawan niya.
Oo.
Medyo mahirap yata pag-usapan on national TV kung ano
okay.
sumabit na yun. Pero sabihin natin na mayabang siya.
Okay.
May karapatan siya. May karapatan siyang magyabang. Pero itong sport na to, ito yung... Pwede bang ituro kaya to sa mga taga-Bilibid tsaka sa taga... Alam mo yun?
Why
Muntinlupa.
not? Alam mo kasi si EJ, homegrown talaga yan bago siya mag-train sa Italy eh. So, why not, diba?
Pwede ituro sa mga preso.
Hindi, wag naman sila gagamitin lang ng pang-escape sa kulungan. Ngayon ko lang na-gets. Hindi. Pero in terms of Filipinos, di ba, pwede pa natin ihasa sana yung, sa ganitong sport, pwede tayo mag-excel as proven by EJ Obiena. Homegrown ka talaga yan. Actually, his father is also a pole vaulter, yung pamilya niya, mga athletes talaga sila. And actually, nung Tokyo Olympics, sobrang heartbroken ni EJ. He wasn't able to get a podium finish, pati may time doon na kinokontest pa niya yung pole, parang may nagka-problema eh. So, it was a heartbreaking campaign for him. So, ngayon talagang redemption yung inaay niya sa Paris Olympics.
Ayan. At yung katabi niya kanina pinakita, world number one. Si EJ ay world number 2.
So, si Mondo Duplantes kanina, kung nakita niyo po yung naka-blue sa kanan po ni EJ, siyang parang greatest of all time talaga. He holds the world record, 6-something meters at sobrang taas. Ang layo ng ano niya, ng agwat niya kay EJ.
Oh, yun naman yung goal lagi ng Olympics. Higher, faster, stronger. At ano tawag dito? Gagaling pa yun si Mr. Obiena, no? So, tatay niya, pole vaulter din. Eh si Bronny James, tatay niya, si Lebron.
Oo.
Wala. World number 2 at number 55 si Bronny G. Wala lang. Ang point ko ay 15 days ago before the Paris Games. Kamusta na kaya mga atleta natin nag-i-ensayo? At kamusta na kaya? Nako. Ang patuloy na quest for the perfect extra rice ng ating Afternoon Delight host. At ang namimiss na natin na si Tita Denise Tan. Tita Denise, eto na siya. Bonjour, Tita Denise.
Hello.
Bonjour, Lourd. Bonjour, Pawi. Kamusta kayo dyan?
Eto, nagmamaruya. Anong almusal mo dyan mamaya, Tita?
Wala nga eh, kasi after nito, diretso tayo, hahabulin naman natin yung isa pa nating atleta, si Joanny Delgaco. Bago siya sumakay ng bangka, bago tayo maiwan.
Hindi ka ba pwede umangkas doon sa...
Sa likod niya?
Pwede naman. Actually, pwede naman. Kaya lang medyo mahirap ang lakad pa uwi nun sa lamig.
Kasi pwede parang weights, di ba?
Oo.
O, balita ko, pumunta ka
Grabe.
noon, Germany. Totoo ba?
Correct. Actually, Lord, busy yung buong team natin dito. Merong pumunta ng Paris, may pumunta ng Luxembourg. At nung Tuesday lang, lahat kami, full force, pumunta ng Germany. So, pag-usapan muna natin yung trip to Paris. As you saw, Boom Gonzalez was there together with some members of our team para i-cover itong si EJ Obiena. And again, it might not be a first place finish, pero maganda pa rin yung resulta para kay EJ. And now we're seeing our boxers, of course, in Saarbrücken, Germany. Lumipat sila doon. Nauna yung men's team. Tapos, a few days ago, actually, nung Tuesday, sumunod na rin ang ating women boxers. At sama-sama na nga sila dyan. And of course, on your screen as well is Joanny Delgaco all the way from Zwebschans, Luxembourg, kung saan nakuha niya ang panalo. She was named as the fastest female rower para sa 5,000-meter handicap race, single sculls. Kaya maganda ang mga resulta and yung preparation. Definitely on the right track for Team Philippines.
Oo. Tita Denise, pansin mo, preparations ng ating mga atleta per sport, meron ba silang pagkakapareha? I mean, nag-intensify ba o habang palapit ay mas nagre-relax, halimbawa, yung degree of difficulty o yung intensity ng kanilang workouts?
I think it's still a balance, Lord, no? Kasi makikita natin, nag-intensify siya because they are looking for sparring partners. Katulad na lang Joanny Delgaco, traveled all the way to Luxembourg para makuha yung sense of competition. And her coach, Edgardo Merina, said that na importante daw to get out of her head, to get out of that routine, not just be obsessed with what she's doing on the daily, but also know and visually, importante daw yung optics na nakikita niya, pwedeng may mauna sa kanya. But at the same time, maintindihan niya rin na kailangan magpahinga. That's why yesterday, actually, they were on a break. Parehas din sa ating mga boxers. lumipat sila ng Germany because the sparring is also there or the sparring partners is also there at syempre para nga magsama-sama na rin silang lahat doon.
Tita Denise, kamusta naman yung state ng ating mga athletes? I know that 15 days na lang, Olympics na. Gaano kalaking tulong sa kanila itong training na to na inayos ng POC? Because this is the first time this is happening, no, na may Olympic training tayo in France already, in the place where the Olympics will be held.
Pawi, they always talk about it, that it's so important for them to be away from distractions. Maganda yung ensayo, kumpleto yung facilities, kumpleto yung mga gamit, maganda yung environment, and the time that they spend together, syempre pinanghuhugutan din nila yung isa't isa because it's their fellow athletes. Regardless kung magkaiba sila ng sport, they understand what they need to do, the sacrifice, the dedication, at pati na rin yung pressure. So, sila mismo na ay nakakapag-usap. At yun yung maganda na i-provide din ng POC and of course, Signal TV.
So nakakapag-bonding sila kasi I remember nung Tokyo Olympics, di ba, yung mga athletes parang sobrang close sila. They developed this really tight-knit relationship sila. Heidelin sila, EJ,
Quarantine
Carlos.
kasi.
Ganun ba?
Di ba? Kaya hindi pa ito lumabas.
Oo, pero I mean, 'di ba, parang grabe yung bond nila pag sinasabi, nag-Olympics tayo together. So ngayon pa lang ba, Tita Denise, dyan sa Metz, France, nakakapag-bonding din yung mga athletes even if they compete in different sports?
Yes, nakikita natin yan. Kahit nung pumunta tayo sa Germany, nakita natin yung ating mga weightlifters, nakikipagkwentuhan dun sa mga boxers. And then last week, gumawa kami ng room tour with Joanny Delgaco, pero sinundo pa namin siya sa kwarto naman ni Ira Villegas at kasama din nila yung isa sa kanilang mga PT. So, during their downtime, meron talaga silang mga kwentuhan sessions, bonding sessions, kung saan pwede rin silang magkaroon ng release, kumbaga, or relaxation.
Take note, wala yatang MP Light dyan sa
Wala.
o kaya wine ang inaano nila, pero hindi tayo pupunta doon. Denise, ito, paki-explain sa amin. Naging atleta ka rin at one point in your incarnation. Gaano kahirap or challenging ba, conversely, sa isang atleta, let's say, yung pagdating mo sa isang bagong lugar, magko-compete ka agad, which is gano'n nangyayari sa atin ng mga nakaraang no?
Olympics, yes.
Versus yung may period ka pa of proper acclimatization, may issue. Kasi, di ba,
Yes.
karamihan sa mga natin ng athletics ay or sports. Sa pelikula, mga Rocky, no? Di ba? Mga Stallone na magti-training ka kunyari sa wilderness versus yung kalaban mo nasa magandang gym. Pero tell us about, may insight ka about it, Denise?
Lourd, unfortunately, I never got to that level. Pero what I would say from personal experience, napaka-importante talaga na nauna yung ating mga atleta dito. Several factors. Unahin natin yung temperatura, yung weather. Na-discover natin dito sa Metz na paiba-iba pala. May mga araw na sobrang lamig, meron namang sobrang init. Katulad kahapon, pumalo tayo to maybe 30 degrees, which is kaparehas na ng Pilipinas at kaparehas nung pwede natin i-expect pagdating sa Paris. Nandyan din yung pagkain. Siyempre, mas nasasanay sila kung ano yung mga available na pagkain dito, although ginagawa niya ng paraan ng POC, pati na rin ng Signal TV. And of course, the fact that they have to compete na hindi kasama o hindi visually nakikita in front of them yung kanilang mga pamilya. So, nakakondition na nila, hindi lang yung kanilang katawan, but again, their minds as well.
Ibang klase, no? Kasi isipin mo, sa coverage nga
Yes.
Kahit ikaw mismo as a reporter, pagdating mo sa isang bagong lugar, parang nakaka-overwhelm
Yes.
na, okay, itong mga to, nire-research mo lang, pero pagdating mo ron, ibang sitwasyon. So may challenge. So isipin mo yung mga atleta pa at nakataya yung bandila sa kanila. Kay Denise, nakataya lang yung sweldo niya.
At Tita Denise, meron pa ba nga ibang competitions yung mga athletes natin before they compete in Paris? Or are they, since 2 weeks na lang, no? Are they already, approaching this period kung saan kailangan na nila mag-relax, mag-condition mentally? Or are they still competing?
Tita Pawi, ang nako-confirm pa lang natin is Joanny Delgaco. I spoke to her coach, Coach Edgardo Merina. Ang sabi niya, last na daw yung Luxembourg, babalik na sila dito sa Metz, France. And they will just focus on her form, her technique, and most especially her speed. Pagdating naman kay EJ Obiena, ang balita natin dahil sila boom yung bumiyahe papuntang Paris, that will be the last competition as well. bago mag-Olympic Games. Tapos, meron tayo mga athletes na who will be coming in this weekend. We have yet to confirm their schedule at kung plano ba nilang maghanap ng competition. I'm talking about our gymnast. Yan. Our gymnast and of course our fencer, Sam Katantan. Hindi pa nako-confirm yung plano nila. But so far, again, for Joanny Delgaco, EJ Obiena, tapos na muna ang mga competition and focus na ulit sa Paris 2024.
Hindi ko alam kung may sense tong itatanong ko kay Denise. Yung quarter sila dyan, I'm sure. Iba ba ito o kapareho ng quarter sa Olympic Village? Will they be staying sa Olympic Village? At balita ko, di ba, let's say, maliit daw yung mga rooms at pati mga beds sa Olympic Village. Meron bang ganong provisions na parang...
May aircon ba? Di ba yung Team USA magdadala ng aircon eh. So tayo mga
diba?
Pinoy, ano ba yung okay lang ba sa
Kasi
atin yun?
factor yun, aminin mo o hindi, factor yun yung pagpapahinga mo at kung hassle yung pinapahingahan mo, baka affected ang performance. Yes, Denise?
Nakakita tayo, Lourd and Tita Pawi, nung mga ibang litrato na Olympic, yung IG page mismo ng Olympics yung naglabas, no? The beds are, you would say, subjective yan eh, kung maliit ba para sa'yo o hindi yung mga kama. Pero it looks comfortable enough para makapagpahinga ang ating mga atleta. Pagdating naman dun sa init, nung Tuesday, nakausap natin si Carlo Paalam dahil nandun nga tayo sa Germany at mas mainit doon kasing init daw ng mararamdaman natin in Paris. At ang sabi niya, kahit bukas lang daw yung bintana, malamig pa din daw, lalo sa gabi. So, yung mga ganong kondisyon, kaya namang, kumbaga hindi naman magtitiis ang ating mga atleta.
May nag-testing ba nung bed, yung tumatalon-talon, kung yun yung stability for possible gymnastics na nangyayari off the court, ibig sabihin? You don't have to answer
wala
that,
pa tayong
Denise.
nababalita ang nagte-testing. Pero I'm sure ang focus ng ating mga athletes is just being in the training facilities at doon ilabas ang kanilang focus.
Yes, yung kung anumang init o gigil ng katawan, ilagay sa ngalan ng medalya at bandila.
Kanina nabanggit din ni Tita Denise no, na yung coach nga ni Joanny, si Coach Ed Mayrina, actually Olympian din siya. So, ang ganda
Yes,
nung,
correct.
diba Tita Denise? So, parang full circle moment yon na he's teaching now the next generation, imparting his knowledge. Tita Denise, would you know kung may mga payo siya kay Joanny on what to expect? Or may mga usapan ba silang ganun as an Olympian to an Olympian? Diba? Mga any advice from him?
Pawi, ang advice na sinasabi lagi ni Coach Ed Mayrina is that Joanny keeps her focus. Kasi pag nandun ka daw sa bangka, at ikaw ay mag-isa na lang, regardless if you're in training or in competition, lahat ng mga negative na naiisip mo, wala kang kasama eh, wala kang mapaglabasan. So you have to be able to understand how to control it, how to attack that negative feeling and thought. At ikaw na rin mismo ang lumaban to bring yourself back to competition mode. At tama ka, 1988 Olympiad, itong si Coach Ed Mayrina. Actually, isa siya sa mga unang ipanadala ng Pilipinas for the rowing competition dahil 1986 lang nabuo ang ating rowing team.
Yun.
Balita ko, si Tita Denise, kailangan mo na magpaalam kasi magro-row pa sila papunta sa ibang lugar. Alright? Abangan pa namin ibang mga updates mo, pero thank you for your time. Maraming salamat, Tita Denise. Merci beaucoup. Alright, yan po ang ating Tita Denise reporting live from Metz, France. At bawat isang tita na tawag mo sa kanya ay minamarkahan niya.
Tinita din naman niya ako.
Gantihan lang
Titakan
yan.
na kami.
Pero lamang ka pa rin. Sports to Showbiz, mga kapatid, usapan extra exciting daw ang 20th edition ngayon ng Cinemalaya. Desira, bakit kaya? Sasagutin niya ng ating mobile journal, Denise Valdesancho.
Panibagong taon, panibagong pagkakataon upang bigyang kulay ang mundo ng pelikulang Pilipino. Alamin natin ang kaganapan for the upcoming Cinemalaya 20.
Thus, we are thrilled to present to you Cinemalaya 20, May Lakas, Loob at Lalim.
From the newest filmmakers, actors, and actresses in town, down to the most prominent ones, tiyak na mabubusog daw ang mata ng mga manonood sa 20th edition ng kinikilalang Philippine Independent Film Festival na Cinemalaya. Kabilang na dyan ang Cinemalaya President at batikang direktor at aktres na si Loris Guillen, maging sina Marian Rivera, Maylene Dizon at ang favorite nima ng social media na si Sasa Girl.
For 2 decades, the films of our independent filmmakers have helped explore and define what is at the heart of the Filipino. Their stories, struggles, and triumphs have given us a better understanding and deeper understanding of our culture and identity.
Expect that the Ayala Mall's Manila Bay will be a bustling center of creativity and storytelling this August 2 to 11. Sisimula ng exhibition sa opening film na Gospel of the Beast ni Sharon Dayok. And to end it with a bang, bona ni Philippine national artist Lino Broca ang napiling closing film. May mga pakulurin tulad ng film hub na Cinemercado, exhibits, and even parties and official Cinemalaya cafes and restaurants.
I'm confident to say that we have succeeded in our vision to discover and nurture young filmmakers and nurture them in the way that they're able to express what they want to express, kung anong nasa kalooban nila.
Mapa-comedy o rom-com, hindi ka bibiguin ng mga napiling finalists for the shorts and full-length films. All eyes on the Balanghay Trophy dahil ang maglalaban-laban dito ay ang Alipato at Muog ni J.L. Burgos, An Errand ni Sarge Lacuesta at Dominic Beckhart, Balota ni Kip Obanda, Gulay Lang Manong ni BC Amparado, Kantil ni Joshua Cesar Medroso, Bono Basho ni Jaime Pacena II, Love Child ni Jonathan Hurilla, The Hearing ni Lawrence Fajardo, The Wedding Dance ni Julius Lumiked, at Tumandok ni Richard Jeroy Salvadico at Arlie Sweet Sumagaysay.
Kasi ako, honestly, hindi ako tumitingin ng filmmaking as a competition Hindi siya sports for me. Lahat ng mga pelikula na nasa Cinemalaya this year meaningful, mahalaga, nagkukwento ng mga communities
Siyempre, hindi lang new filmmakers ang ating makikilala kung hindi mga bagong aktorin. Isa na dyan ang TikTok star turned actor na si Sasa Girl, isa sa mga bibida, kasama ang primetime queen Marian Rivera sa pelikulang Balota.
Yes, this is very fulfilling nga kasi si Marian isa sa mga pinaka primetime queen yan, 'di ba? So sino nga naman ba ako, 'di ba? Na baklang TikToker lang tapos biglang makikita mo makakatrabaho na si Madam Marian. Talagang alam mo 'yon, isa sa mga pinaka happiest moment ko this year is talagang nakilala ko siya.
Ang message naman ni Marian,
sana pag napanood nyo, balitaan nyo kami kung anong reaction nyo, sabihin nyo sa amin kung anong impact ng pelikulang ito sa inyo. Suportahan natin ang Cinemalaya entries this August 2 to 11 sa Ayala Malls, Manila Bay. Mobile Journal Denise Valdesancho po, hatid ang mukha ng balita.
Interesting kasi si Marian Rivera, nagbida rin last year sa highest grossing Filipino film of all time, ang Rewind. At ngayon, isang independent movie, Balota, abangan po natin. 20th year po ng Cinemalaya Film Festival, which makes me feel really, really old. Dahil ibig sabihin, yung isa sa entries ng first Cinemalaya, umextra pa ako doon. Isang pelikula. My God!
Sa unang year ng Cinemalaya?
Yes. Ibig sabihin, 10 years old lang ako noon.
Wait.
Alright, time out muna. Marami pa kaming kwento sa inyo. Magbabalik po ang Afternoon Delight.
You have something in you. I knew it from the start. Did you know? Rage. And rage is your gift. Whose head could I give you that would satisfy this fury?
The entire Roman armies.
Too much?
The general will do.
The first trailer is out for Ridley Scott's Gladiator 2, starring Paul Mescal, Pedro Pascal, Connie Nielsen, and Denzel Washington. The long-awaited sequel to the Oscar-winning 2000 original arrives in theaters November 22nd.
123. This isn't like an auction, right?
Yes.
You guys are going to take it away.
Jennifer Lawrence may not smile much in her next movie. The Oscar winner is set to produce and star in Why Don't You Love Me for A24. It's being adapted from a graphic novel described as a pitch-black comedy about marriage, alcoholism, depression, and mourning lost opportunities.
Good morning, Bikini Bottom! Good morning, Sandy!
It's not a good morning for long in Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie. When their home is scooped out of the ocean, Sandy and SpongeBob head to the surface to save the town. Netflix just floated the first trailer for the animated adventure, which debuts on the streaming service August 2nd. Believing in myself in Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Alright, nagbabalik po ang Afternoon Delight dito po sa One News. Ako po si Lourd de Veyra.
At ako naman po si Pauline Verzosa. Muli magandang hapon po.
Alright, on to the news. Apollo Quiboloy's lawyer, Israelito Torreon, told the Philippine Star that his client may already be in China. But for President Marcos, wherever the fugitive pastor is now, he should come forward and face his cases. Ria Fernandez reports.
President Marcos says there's nothing wrong with the reward money for the arrest of Apollo Quiboloy. The Interior Department earlier announced a 10 million peso bounty for information on the pastor's whereabouts.
He is a fugitive. He is hiding from the law. Now, if there are private citizens who want to assist the government in that effort to bring him to justice, I do not see what is any. So he can question their motives as much as they want.
Recall that Quiboloy's camp questioned the legality of putting up the reward money. Attorney Ferdinand Topacio says the government cannot use donations from private individuals.
Dapat po malaman natin ang motibasyon ng mga taong yan kung bakit parang pinapauna nila yung warrant ni Pastor Quiboloy sa napakalaking pabuya when there are other persons accused of equally grave or even graver offenses na hindi naman ganyan kalaki ang pabuya.
Marcos dared Quiboloy to come out and face his charges.
Magpakita siya. I question his motives. Let me question his motives. Bakit lagi kaming kine-question? Sinusundan lang namin ang batas. Sundin din niya ang batas. Yun lang.
The Justice Department also believes that the reward money could be helpful.
Let's put it that way. With or without the incentive, the community should really help to give the accused a chance to clear his name in court, where due process will be observed to the hilt, consistent with the constitutional guarantees.
The agency adds that the refusal to reveal Quiboloy's location is considered obstruction of justice. Recall that former President Duterte said he knows where Quiboloy is hiding, but it's a secret. His former spokesperson, Attorney Salvador Panelo, says Duterte was just joking. For News 5, Ria Fernandez, we are One News.
And now here is a quick rundown of more stories on One News. Vice President Sara Duterte is not attending President Bongbong Marcos's third State of the Nation address on July 22. She says she's appointing herself as, quote, the designated survivor. Duterte attended Marcos's first two SONAs. Former presidential spokesman Harry Roque will be invited to the next Senate hearing on Pogos. That's to shed light on the information of PAGCOR chief Altenco that Roque has links to the raided Lucky Star 99. The Duterte ally has denied any involvement with illegal offshore gambling. He admits, though, that he represented Whirlwind Corporation, a service provider for Lucky Star. Senator Alan Peter Cayetano has apologized for his heated exchange with Senator Nancy Binay on July 3. That's during yesterday's hearing on the new Senate building's construction. Cayetano says the cost of the structure could soar to as much as 29 billion pesos. At the lower chamber, House Secretary General Reginald Velasco clarifies that 20 million pesos will not be spent on food for the SONA alone. The budget also covers other essential expenses like uniform of Secretariat employees, coordination meetings, and invitations. Down south, the Davao City Police Chief has been replaced 3 times in one day. Police Colonel Hansel Marantan is now the City Police Office's acting director. He replaces Colonel Sherwin Butil. Butil earlier replaced Colonel Lito Patay. These changes all happened on July 10. And the Armed Forces has expressed concern over the reported deployment of a Chinese naval carrier strike group here. The United States Naval Intelligence reported that China's Shandong Carrier Strike Group is, quote, now operating in the Philippine Sea.
Alright, konting erratum lang. Yung pangalan po ng Pogo Hub is Lucky South 99.
Hindi Lucky Star. Okay.
Kanta ni Madonna, Lucky Star.
Lucky South.
All right, over the U.S., doubts about President Joe Biden's ability to win a second term aren't just in Washington. Now, nako, a prominent Hollywood actor and Democratic filmmaker joined calls for him to step away from the campaign. So dati, 2 weeks ago, fundraiser. Ngayon, nagsabing, step aside. CNN has the report.
With world leaders at hand, President Biden eager to get back to business as usual.
Stronger supply chains, a stronger economy, stronger military, and a stronger nation.
And the White House wants to move on from speculation about the president's political future.
I think that he is more determined than ever to continue to get the job done.
But for Democrats, a continued domino effect. George Clooney, joined by filmmaker Rob Reiner, calling on Biden to step aside, and House Speaker Emerita Nancy Pelosi non-committal.
It's up to the president to decide if he is going to run. We're all encouraging him to make that decision because time is running short.
And Connecticut Senator Richard Blumenthal said he supports Biden, but is deeply concerned about him winning.
He can do it, but there will be a question mark for some time.
Biden's inner circle racing to answer those questions. An advisor to the president said few close to him are concerned enough to pierce Biden's firm position. Only family could do that, and only with hard data. The advisor telling CNN of his wife and sister, Jill and Valerie, won't let him go down in flames. Since the debate, CNN's poll of polls shows Trump leading Biden by 5 points. The first time this year, the candidates are separated by a margin of more than 3 points. And some donors in Chicago and Florida are having second thoughts about private fundraisers they were planning. But for Biden, it's full steam ahead for now.
That every NATO member is committed to doing their part to keep the alliance strong.
Hindi po nawala lang yung audio.
Okay.
Walang problema kay Joe Biden doon sa NATO, pero eto nga, di ba? Ang sabi nga, itong presence sa NATO, supposedly, is an opportunity to flex na, oy, okay pa ako to the rest of the world. O, di ba? Pero ngayon, nako, pakunti na, medyo mas lumalakas yung clamor. Tita Pao.
Kita nga natin sa polls, no, 49%. Ito si Trump, and si Biden is 5% behind, 44%.
Nung Monday, nagkaroon ng interview with George Stephanopoulos. Supposedly, vanity interview dapat para ipakita na okay ba ako? Medyo yung tanong, mga pointed rin, hindi siya papogi questions. Pero mukhang after that interview, maraming mas nagduda lalo. Imbis na mag-pacify ng calm down ng fears, ito mas medyo kinabahan sila. Kasi ito ay isang tao daw, according to critics, ito ay isang mama o isang lolo na parang hindi na in control of his own. Wala nang sapat na pagsusuri ng kanyang capabilities. Alright, some notes. Kailan mangyayari ang Democratic National Convention at DNC? Tita Pao.
Ayan, it will be held at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois from August 19 to 22. So next month po yan.
Ang RNC naman ay?
That's at the Fisher Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin on July 15 to 18. So malapit na po yan. And in terms of Donald Trump naman, malapit na daw siya sa kanyang month-long search for a running mate.
May tatlong pangalan na tinitingnan. Isa doon si Marco Rubio. Yung minsang inasar niya rin. Nakasama niya sa debate dati at alaskado sa kanya. Yung pangalawa naman may balbas. Yung isa naman, I forget the name, pero ganun sila ka-forgettable. So wala doon sa mga the usual na tinitingnan. At wala sa mga nagpapakyut. Wala si Marjorie Taylor Greene or kung sino man.
Ito, hinga muna tayo. It's time to take another breather. Diyan lang po kayo dahil hanggang alas 3 pa po ang Afternoon Delight. We'll be right back.
July 11th, 1995. A major step between former foes as the United States normalizes diplomatic relations with communist Vietnam. It happens more than 20 years after the end of the Vietnam War, which killed 58,000 Americans and 3 million Vietnamese. 1804. A deadly showdown between two rivals in early American politics takes place in Weehawken, New Jersey. That's where Vice President Aaron Burr mortally wounds former Treasury Secretary Alexander Hamilton during a pistol duel. 1979.
The tumbling is in progress. Indications are Skylab is beginning its final entry to Earth.
Skylab, the abandoned U.S. space station, burns up in the atmosphere, showering debris over the Indian Ocean and Australia. 1914. Baseball Hall of Famer Babe Ruth makes his major league debut with the Boston Red Sox. His team beats the Cleveland Indians 4-3. And 1989.
Farewell. I took thee for thy better.
Laurence Olivier, actor, director, and producer of both stage and the silver screen, dies near London. He was 82. Today in history, July 11th. Camille Bohannon, The Associated Press.
We're back. You're still watching Afternoon Delight here on One News. Ako po si Pauline Verzosa.
Kung ano man ang nakita ninyo, hindi po ako yon, pero ako po si Lourd de Veyra. Okay, kamusta na kaya Palarong Pambansa na nagaganap ngayon sa Cebu City? Nako, as of last count, yung mga nangunguna, for the first time, ay hindi Imperial Manila.
NCR,
o, hindi
talaga?
NCR, kundi, tama ba? Central Luzon, Region 7 at 6, tama ba ako?
Wow.
Anyway, baka magbago na yan dahil makikibalita tayo sa ating News 5 correspondent. Nandun po sa Cebu si Marty Bautista. Marty, okay, ano lang update dyan?
Yes, Lord. Pauline, patuloy ang mga laban dito sa Cebu City para sa 2024 Palarong Pambansa. And just like the weather, the athletes are bringing on the heat when it comes to the medal tally. The first gold medal for this edition of the Games was won by Region 7 Central Visayas in the 3,000-meter run. At 6 a.m. in the morning, Asia Paraase bested 13 girls to shatter her own personal record of 10 minutes 33 seconds. Paraase crossed the finish line today at 10 minutes 26 seconds. It was special for her not only to start her run on a high note, but also to bring pride to Central Visayas. Paraase's work isn't over though as she gears up for the 1,500-meter run this Sunday. Meanwhile, the second gold medal of the competition fell into the hands of Jane Kurt Cantor of Central Luzon. Cantor took home the gold for the elementary boys' long jump to surpass 6.14 meters. With that, Cantor officially broke a new Palarong Pambansa record with the previous record belonging to Jeremy Tamles of Davao Region of 6.04 meters. So, Pauline, Lord, patuloy pa ang mga laban dito. But apart from the gold medals from Kurt and also Asia, meron din tayong pangatlong gold medal para sa discus throw naman. Si Arena Rabe of Region 1 finished with gold this morning. And nandito tayo sa Cebu City Sports Complex. In a few minutes, mag-uumpisa na din ang 100-meter hurdle run at ang swimming competition. Lord, Pauline?
Yung NCR ba, kamusta? Parang wala yata sa radar.
Actually, Lord, first day pa lang ng competition, so patuloy pa rin ang mga other sports, kagaya ng mga team sports na basketball at volleyball. Tsak na malakas dyan ang NCR, kagaya ng volleyball at basketball. And patuloy until Sunday ang mga competition. So let's see kung makakahabol nga ang NCR.
Marty, kamusta naman yung pag-organize ng Palarong Pambansa this year? Is everything smooth? How are the athletes? Are there any comments from them in the hosting of this year's Palaro in Cebu?
Actually, Pauline, lahat ng mga athletes dito, pati ang coaches, pati ang mga chaperone of each region, very satisfied with the organization ng Cebu City for Palarong Pambansa. And just like what PBBM mentioned in the opening ceremony, this Palarong Pambansa has a lot of firsts, kagaya ng first time na dance sport ma-include sa regular games, meaning lahat ng mapanalo sa dance sport will also be included with the overall medal tally. And apart from that, madami na din updates on social media and including the website. So in real time, makikita na din ang mga teams and also the spectators kung ano nangyayari. Pauline?
Cute, sarap panoorin ng mga na nasa dance sport. Parang bata pa lang mga DI na.
Oo. Dito kasi talaga na-discover yung mga future national athletes natin, di ba? Yung, lalo na for the Southeast Asian Games and grassroots talaga. This is where they get discovered and they get to show their talent at a very young age.
May nabasa ko yung isang nanalo ng, doon sa hurdle, si Asia. Okay, taga Cebu siya, di ba? Pero may history yung name niya. She was named after an event na hindi yata napuntahan ng kung sinong malapit sa kanya. Tama ba, Marty?
Yes, tama. Actually, yung event niya, yung 3,000-meter run. So, 3,000-meter run is yung long distance, which is why nagsimula sila at 6 a.m. this morning. Si Asia, yung mom niya actually kasama sa national team. And she missed the 2016 Asian Games in Doha, Qatar because she was pregnant with Asia at that time. Kaya ang pangalan ni Asia is Asia after the Asian Games. So, ibinahagi niya nga yun after the competition. Ang galing.
Alam mo, Qatar, ang pangit. Parang hindi bagay. Kung Marty, alam mo, kung merong event dyan na Olympic drinking tsaka lechon eating, baka mag-playing coach pa ako dyan. Oo.
Gold medal ka pa, no? All right, Marty, who are we? What else can we expect in the coming days? What other events are lined up? Yes, any athletes to watch out for?
Region 2. So later, the swimming competition will begin for the women's Jasmine Mojte, who was one of the players, one of the swimmers who was able to tally the most medals noong 2023 Palarong Pambansa. This will be her last time competing in Palarong Pambansa. So tutukan yan, 3 p.m. po yan. And in the next coming days, mag-uumpasa na din yung basketball 3x3. And that's something to watch. So let's see what happens. Pauline, Lourd?
All right. That was News 5 correspondent. Maraming salamat sa iyo. Ingat ka dyan, Marty Bautista. At ang bilis ng oras. Dahil mag-aalas 3 na naman, alam mo na yan.
Okay. Oras na po para sa... Hindi pa. Our favorite segment of the show, I Saw the Signs or Isaw.
Anong edition? Ito na po ang I Saw the Signs. Anong edition? Hindi na bale. Pare-pareho lang yan. Okay, ang una natin papakita, submissions pala ito mula sa ating mga viewers. We asked, you gave.
Yes.
Okay, marami. Okay, ito na po ang una nating kontribusyon. Galing po ito, hindi po kay Marty Bautista, pero galing sa kay... Okay, basahin muna natin. Ito ay...
Ito muna. Ang parang pop-up no? Store o kainan. Ang pangalan nila ay Pare Shabu.
Uy! Okay. Siya ay pagsasama ng pares tsaka shabu-shabu. At nakalagay rin, subtitle ay Sizzling Street Food. At yan po mga kapatid ay galing sa ating suki, no, na viewer. Paatras po ulit.
Ito, si Leonard Climaco. Ayan,
thank
salamat.
you, Mr. Climaco.
Kaya niya nakita to, no? Pati, tinan mo naman yung pumipila pa dun sa ka-orange pa na.
Malamang, okay, kung sila talaga yung mga preso, bibili sa, kaya feeling ko mga crew ito, no?
Oo.
Ganda,
kasama na rin sa gimmick nila yan.
Kasi pangalan nila ay Pare Shabu.
Oo. Pero pares po yan, pati shabu-shabu na
Pag
pagkain.
natukhang to mga to, yari kayo. Pero pares na shabu-shabu.
Kakaiba.
Ano kaya yun? Pinagsama or hiwalay?
Siguro hiwalay. Basta tingnan na lang natin. next time. Ito naman, next photo. Nakita raw ng isang viewer natin na si Dong Thay sa Dinalupihan, Bataan.
Galing.
Ito, Kevin 11, Mini Mart.
Get it? Kevin 11. Apo, buti na lang, hindi McDonald's siya, kundi dedemanda ka ng McDo. Pumapatol yun eh.
Talaga?
Oh yes, Kevin 11.
Diba?
Next, thank you sa ating contributor. Ito naman mula kay Almina Marquez, isa rin sa mga suki natin. Parang resort na may parinig. At,
No jowa, no entry.
nako,
Grabe naman
Grabe.
sila. Magano.
gusto mo na nga lulurin yung problema mo sa
Oo
beach, hindi ka
nga.
mapapasukin.
Paano naman yung mga single? O
Na-
dapat may resort din na pag may jowa, no entry.
Yes.
Mga single lang.
Singles beach. Alam mo, may mga ganyan sa ibang bansa. Tapos, ang mga nakatambay doon, mga pang Baywatch na katawan, di ba? O, parang pang David Hasselhoff.
Okay.
Alright, one more entry from Almina Marquez, patarpoli ng certain virgin. Gusto ko ikaw magbasa, Tita Pao.
Okay. Goto kita, pero mas goto mo siya.
Feature dishes ay
Lonely Lomi, Single Mami, Iniwang Goto, Lutong Bahay Sana Natin. By Chef Virgin.
meron ako, may nakita naman ako, panagot dyan. Chef ka rin.
Chef ka rin.
Chef ka rin. Sakit, ano? Parang kung si Coco Martin magtatayo ng gotohan, parang bagay sa kanya yung pangalan niya. Di ba?
Oo. Pero bakit kayo gusto ng mga Pinoy itong mga yung laging may gimmick, laging may play of words ng mga restaurant? Mas yun talaga yung...
Ganun tayo.
Oo.
Kasi yung pisa-pisa scores na yan, kalokohan yan. Sukatan ng tunay na creativity, yung mga memes, saka yung mga ganyan, di ba? Anong sinabi ng pisa-pisa na yan? Oo.
Alright.
Galingan na lang ng memes.
Oo nga.
Facebook.
Okay,
Alright.
maraming salamat po ulit sa ating mga viewers na nag-send ng mga pictures. But if you have more signs, please do send them to us at afternoondelighton@gmail.com para ma-feature po namin yung mga picture na yan.
Okay, habang nagpapaalam ka, Tita Pao, at ipaalam mo na rin ako sa kanila habang tumitira ako ng maruya.
Okay po, and that's Afternoon Delight this Thursday, July 11. I'm Pauline Berzosa. Siya naman po si Lourd de Veyra. Join us again tomorrow at 2 p.m. only here on Afternoon Delight.